Hi, everybody! As September arrives, you can count on three things. The leaves will begin to turn, the weather will start to cool, and new movies. You can find the movies that will be released in September in our video. We are waiting for your comments about the movies that will be released. The Equalizer 3, the final movie in the Denzel Washington-led action franchise that got its start in 2014, will see Robert McCall going up against the Mafia. The official plot synopsis for The Equalizer 3 reads, since giving up his life as a government assassin, Robert McCall has struggled to reconcile the horrific things he's done in the past and finds a strange solace in serving justice on behalf of the oppressed. Finding himself surprisingly at home in southern Italy, he discovers his new friends are under the control of local crime bosses. As events turn deadly, McCall knows what he has to do, become his friend's protector by taking on the Mafia. The Good Mother is written and directed by Miles Fit and stars Swank, Olivia Cook, DeLone, Hopper Penn, Norm Lewis, Karen Aldridge, and Jack Rayner. Starring two-time Academy Award winner Hilary Swank, The Good Mother follows the journalist Marissa Bennings, Hilary Swank, who, after the murder of her estranged son, forms an unlikely alliance with his pregnant girlfriend Paige, Olivia Cook, to track down the killers. Together they confront a world of corruption and drugs in the seedy underbelly of a small city in upstate New York. As they get closer to the truth, they unearth an even darker secret. Jawan is an upcoming movie set to release in 2023 that has been generating a lot of excitement. The film has garnered attention due to its star-studded cast, including popular actors Shah Rukh Khan, Nayanthara, and Deepika Padukone. Directed by Atlee, the movie aims to showcase the struggles faced by ordinary people in India. Jawan is an upcoming movie scheduled for release on September 7, 2023. Starring Shah Rukh Khan, Nayanthara, and Deepika Padukone, the film tells the story of a common man facing unjust accusations. Directed by Atlee, it explores the challenges faced by individuals in society. With high expectations and a talented cast, fans are eagerly awaiting the release of this highly anticipated movie. The Nun II. The next addition to the Conjuring universe is headed to theaters, and fans of the horror franchise can't wait to see what terror the demon Valak has in store for them next. Part of the dark world created by horror hero James Wan, The Nun II has been long awaited, and 5 years after the release of the first The Nun film, audiences are eager to see what haunt the demon is headed to next. A follow-up to the enigmatic gothic horror about a strong evil that haunts and causes supernatural harm to everybody it comes into contact with. After the events of the first film, the said powerful evil now begins to spread in 1956 throughout a town in France as word gets out that a priest has been violently murdered. A Finnish contemplative in her novitiate, Sister Irene, begins to investigate the murder, only to find a demon behind it, the same evil that terrorized her in the original film as a nun Valak, whom she once again soon comes to encounter.
Back to hell.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding, 2002, continues to be the highest-grossing romantic comedy ever to grace theaters and is an absolute delight to watch even to this day. The second film from 2016 was also funny, heartfelt, and a natural follow-up to Tula and Ian's stories. In the movie, they are parents of a teenage daughter trying to grapple with her own big fat Greek legacy. My Big Fat Wedding 3 follows Tula as she honors her father's last wish and takes the whole family to the village where he grows up in Greece. As she tries to track down her father's childhood best friends, she winds up learning a lot more about her roots and her family along the way.
Oh, thank you. I'm a vegetarian.
A Haunting in Venice. Agatha Christie remains the best-selling fiction author of all time and the queen of whodunits. Her stories have been adapted for the screen countless times and have been the primary source of inspiration for detective films well after her time. After the successes of Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile, it is welcome news that a third installment of the modern Hercule Poirot films is set to hit theaters late next year. This time around, the detective film is also a supernatural one. The setting is post-World War II Italy. Detective Hercule Poirot is retired and lives a secluded life in Venice. He is invited to a seance and begrudgingly attends against his opposition. When a guest is murdered at the haunted palazzo where the seance is held, Poirot must come out of retirement and put his hung-up detective skills back to work. In doing so, he uncovers a hidden world of secrets and awakens the ghosts of a forgotten past.
If you don't drop your guns by the end of this sentence.
Outlaw Johnny Black. Hell-bent on avenging the death of his father, Johnny Black vows to gun down Brett Clayton and becomes a wanted man in the process while posing as a preacher in a small mining town that's been taken over by a notorious land baron. The Expendables are back for another wild ride. Nearly a decade after the third film in the action movie series, Expendables 4 is coming this year. Here's what to know. The first The Expendables film in 2010 was a huge hit thanks to its dream team of action movie stars coming together. 2 sequels followed, but after The Expendables 3 underperformed in 2014, there was a long delay for a new film. It's finally coming together under director Scott Wall, with the plotline being this team of freelance mercenaries trying to stop a conflict that could erupt into World War III.
You got rich dudes pissing in their pants right now.
Everything okay?
$11 million? What are you gonna do? Get a Ferrari?
Here to work and earn my doctorate, and someone explained to me that I was in danger of losing my scholarship. Whatever you think this is, I can assure you, you're wrong.
We're fine.
I don't think we are.
I still have a lot of work that needs to be done.
Once one.
How do I make sure that never happens to anyone again?
You're asking the wrong questions. The real breakthrough
It's time travel.